What's happening, everyone? Jason Wright here. Sarah's alongside me for this one. I want to talk about goal setting today, not in a motivational poster kind of way, but in a practical, how does AI actually make this more useful kind of way?
What's broken about the way most people set goals?
They're either too vague or too disconnected from what actually needs to happen day to day. You write down grow revenue by 30% and then go back to doing the same things you were already doing. The goal becomes a number you feel bad about in December.
So the goal exists, but the path to it doesn't.
That's the gap. AI is really good at bridging it. You tell it your goal, your current situation, your constraints, and your timeline, and you ask it to reverse engineer a realistic plan. What needs to happen in month 3 for you to be on track for month 12? What are the 3 things that have to be true by the end of Q1?
So it turns a destination into a set of actions.
And it pressure tests the goal while it's doing it. If you tell AI you want to triple your revenue in 6 months with a team of 2 and no marketing budget, it's going to tell you that's not realistic and why. That feedback before you've committed to a direction is really valuable.
Most people don't get that kind of honest pushback from anyone in their life.
Friends and family don't want to discourage you. Coaches cost money. AI will just tell you the math doesn't work, and here's what would need to change. That's useful even if it's not what you wanted to hear.
What about the accountability side? Because setting goals is one thing, staying connected to them is another.
AI can help you build a simple weekly review process. Every Monday you tell it where you are against your targets, and it helps you assess whether you're on track, what's getting in the way, and what you need to prioritize that week. It's not magic, but it's a structured habit that most people don't have and genuinely need.
So instead of checking your goals in January and then again in December, you're actually having a conversation about them every week.
Weekly contact with your goals changes your relationship with them. They stop being aspirational and start being operational. That's where actual progress lives.
I also think there's something to be said for writing your goals down in a way that's specific enough for AI to actually work with. That exercise alone forces a level of clarity most people skip entirely.
You can't be vague with AI and get a useful response back. If you want a real plan, you have to articulate a real goal. That constraint is actually a feature. It makes the thinking sharper before you've even started.
If goal setting has felt like a ritual that never really changes anything, this is a different approach worth trying.
If you're listening to this podcast and you like what you hear, I have an offer that may be genuinely helpful for you. Head over to intentionallyinspirational.com, click on free resources in the top menu, and select the Intentional Growth Framework. It's a free resource that helps you identify exactly where your marketing and automation have room to improve and where AI can start doing more of the heavy lifting. No cost and no pitch. Just a real conversation about where the opportunities are in your business. Thanks for listening.
Catch you on the next one.
See you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious.